Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us for the 2023 COVIA World Environment Day. I'm Doug Losey, Vice President of Environment.
And I'm Natalie Eglinton. I'm the Director of ESG, and we're here along with some other COVIA team members from the Woodlands office at the Houston Audubon Raptor and Education Center, learning about these incredible birds that they keep here and the important conservation initiatives that they do. COVIA recently became a corporate sponsor for the Raptor Center because it aligns with two of our ESG goals. The first being it's local to the Houston area, and then second, their conservation mission aligns with one of our conservation goals.
Thank you. And you get to see some video later on of this area, and just stay tuned in. It was a very interesting and beautiful day. So, as many of you know, COVIA partners with the UN on a number of initiatives. And the World Environment Day is a UN event. This year's UN theme is Beat Plastic Pollution. And so, as many of you know, plastic plays an important role in our society, and whether it's in medical or food safety or many other applications, at COVIA we decided to focus in on single-use plastics and preventing those from getting into the landfill. So stay tuned for the end of the event when we'll tell you how to win one of these limited edition Tervis tumblers.
They really are really nice.
They're awesome.
Yeah. So in addition to the World Environment Day theme and talking about plastics and learning about the raptors here, we also wanted to provide you with a couple updates related to some activities here at the organization. So the first thing I want to talk about is giving everyone an update on our long-term 2030 goals, or our goals that inspire. So you'll be able to read a detailed analysis on each of these goals in the upcoming report, but overall we're doing incredibly well, and I fully expect us to hit all of our goals by 2030, maybe a little earlier. We have 3 goals specifically that we're running a little bit slower progress on than the other 7, but we have incredibly smart people working on these goals, and we still have 7 years, so I fully expect us to hit them. The other thing that I want to talk about, and I know it's much awaited, is the annual ESG report. The ESG report will come out on June 13th in French, English, and Spanish, so all of our COVIA team members will be able to enjoy it. We really personalize this report. So throughout the report, you'll be able to find various team members' quotes and testimonials about projects they worked on and feel passionately about. And then some team members actually even recorded videos for these amazing projects. So stay tuned for June 13th, and I can't wait for you all to check it out.
I've had the privilege to see a few early iterations of that, and I think you will all be very happy with it, be very proud of the work that we're doing here in COVIA. Speaking of that, I'd like to talk a little bit about the COVIA Environmental Award, and this is the second year that we've given this award out. This year we've developed some criteria, just kind of developed those earlier here. We've got environmental compliance, conservation programs, environmental stewardship, and of course ESG initiatives. I'd like Natalie to introduce the list of 3 nominees.
The 3 sites are incredible, and they're all very deserving of this award, so I can't wait to see which one wins. But the first one is Awazatepec, Mexico, Dividing Creek, New Jersey, and Tuttle City, Wisconsin.
It was very difficult to narrow it down to 3, and it was very difficult to pick one of those 3 for the winner. But please wait till the end of the video, and we will announce the winner. So right now, we'd like to show you a little video about the day that we had today here at the Houston Audubon Raptor Education Center. I hope you enjoy.
So World Environment Day this year is all about beating plastic pollution. And a big problem we have in Houston is that every storm drain leads directly into a bayou or body of water. And any bit of plastic or trash that is picked up in a parking lot or in a street, the rainwater picks it up and pushes it down into the bayou. So this is not trash from visitors anywhere in this area. It's been flowing down Sims Bayou. It's very difficult to remove. You know, if you've ever been in a kayak or a canoe, you know, the physical act of picking stuff up, hauling it in, it's dangerous. It's not something that we can just have volunteers out there hauling trash in, and then you got to do something with it. And this water is flowing towards the bay. When it gets into the large area of the ship channel, the Buffalo Bayou Partnership has an actual vessel, a boat, with a giant vacuum cleaner on it. It's the only one in the world. And they like vacuum up the floating trash. It'd just be better if it wasn't there altogether.
All right, welcome back everybody. Thanks for hanging in there with us. As I talked earlier, we do have a special guest, but before we introduce the special guest, I would like to introduce you all to Marianne Morris. Got a few questions for you. Tell us a little bit about the center, how it started, and what's the work that you do here?
Yeah, so you guys are visiting Houston Audubon's Raptor and Education Center. It was formed in 2005. This is our home base for our education programs that go out to the community, to folks of all different ages, from preschool on up to senior centers. This home base for our Raptor ambassadors, the birds that we travel with us in our birdmobile out to the community. Then we also have a lot of family programming here at this site throughout the school year, summer camps, Raptor Fest 3 times a year, and we're open for visitors Fridays, so come on by to meet the birds.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about the relationship with corporate sponsors and how that helps.
So our corporate sponsor program is really important. The corporate sponsors provide a revenue stream that helps us fulfill our mission of bird conservation with our habitat restoration, habitat conservation, our educational programming, our science that we do on our properties and around the greater Houston-Galveston region. And corporate sponsors also end up becoming our friends and coming out for work days and volunteer days and giving back to the environment. It's a great partnership.
I am really interested in hearing about the special friend you brought. Can you introduce us to him?
Absolutely. So this is Brazos. Brazos is a barred owl. He was found in 2020 in Brazos Bend State Park, which is where he gets his name from. He had been hit by a car and unfortunately had to have a partial wing amputation, so he can no longer fly. He resides here with our other Raptor ambassadors and travels in the birdmobile to all of our great outreach locations. And he's an awesome ambassador. He's quite talkative also.
He's just so cute. I want to squeeze him. I don't think you'd like that though.
Probably not.
Okay, so today we talked about how World Environment Day this year is focused on preventing plastic pollution. Can you tell us how plastics affect the birds?
Absolutely. So the 2 main ways that plastic pollution impacts our bird population is through ingestion and entanglement. Birds on the beaches and in our city urban areas will pick up pieces of plastic and ingest them. They'll get tangled in plastic. They'll try to bring pieces of plastic into their nest, and their young will get trapped in that plastic and not fledge and not survive. So it's unfortunately a part of our landscape here in the greater Houston area, and anything we can do to prevent it from happening in the first place, like discouraging single-use plastic purchases and use, will go a long way to keeping our bayous healthy, our watersheds healthy, and get that plastic out of there.
Well, we want to make sure that we do our part there.
Absolutely.
I really want to thank you for a nice day today. This was wonderful.
It's wonderful having Covia out. Absolutely.
So as I close down the program today. Well, there's Michelle. She's got a few other things for us yet before we end today.
2
Wait!
hours later.
Oh my God, you guys. A touch of is over. Don't forget to remind them about the scavenger hunt. It launches this Friday. It launches this Friday. And remind them about the Tervis tumblers. Thanks, guys.
Yes.
So I think what she's trying to let everyone know is after this event, everyone will get an email, or on Covia TV there'll be a QR link or a QR code to sign up for the scavenger hunt, and the first 100 people will get this limited edition Tervis tumbler.
All right, so you'll notice Brazos is no longer here. He was getting a little warm in the weather and a little bit nervous, so Marianne had to take him back. As we talked about earlier, I'd like to, at this time, announce the winner of the Covia Environmental Award, the LEAF Award. And that award this year in 2023 goes to Awasatepec. A big congratulations to Ramon and your entire team there. There's some amazing programs. It was a privilege that I got to come and visit you earlier this year and see some of the great work that you're doing with the tree nursery and the reclamation and the donation of trees to the community and just all the other wonderful programs that you have there. Well done. Very worthy of the award. Congratulations. And so, as we close out this 2023 Covia World Environment Day, we've got a little video of some of the work that has been going on at Awasatepec for you to watch.